Last week, I made a video discussing the rise and fall of fitness creator jacksfit, explaining how he was able to grow such a following, but mainly how just a couple of events over the course of a few days ruined his reputation and started his downfall. And even though it's only been a week since that last video, a lot has happened. So I thought I'd make this video to go over everything that's happened since, and we can see whether things have got better or worse for Jack. Spoiler alert, it's got worse. And I'm mainly making this video because of the views, because fuck me, you guys went crazy on that last video. But in all seriousness though, a lot has happened, which is why I'm making this video. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so if you want the full context, go ahead and watch the previous video to get up to date and then come back to this video. But to sum it short, a lot of people didn't like jacksfit collabing with Ed Matthews, and for good reason. You can tell from that stream that they did that they had nothing in common, because fuck me, it's awkward. I mean, at one point he even tries to kiss the OnlyFans girl, like, oh. Like, it was just dead embarrassing. And as Dave Trains predicted, Jack just became a laughing stock. Every joke was just at the expense of Jack, and he literally became a mockery. So the stream was awkward, Jack got embarrassed, and he looked like a mug. So what did he decide to do? Another one. I don't quite understand what was going through his head. Like, no one asked for this stream, no one liked the first one, and it just looked dead uncomfortable. Why would he do another one? And somehow this stream would end up being worse than just being rejected by the OnlyFans girl. This single stream alone had the most consequences of anything Jack's done. So first of all, he would just fully embrace this wannabe roadman, hardman, fucking Rizmaster, mad lad act, whatever you want to call it. And he would patrol the streets with Ed Matthews trying to riz up some birds. And it's because of this, he would utter a sentence that will most likely haunt him to the grave.
So you're here for uni? So you guys here for uni then?
Fuck me. I mean, just look at the delivery, the body language. He's not fooling anyone into believing he's super confident. Like, I'm no Don Juan when it comes to chatting to the women, but
so you guys here for uni?
Are you guys here for uni then? Anyways, this clip went super viral, and now under all of his TikToks, his Instagram posts, his TikTok lives, all the comments are just flooded with, so are you guys here for uni then? This is actually gonna haunt him for the rest of his life. Anyways, the consequences of this stream are only just beginning, as after this stream, Jack would end up losing his MyProtein sponsorship. As we discussed in the previous video, MyProtein is one of the biggest fitness brands going, so to be sponsored by them is a fucking honor. And being sponsored by them, you know, you can get loads of free shit, you can make a lot of money off their code. Like, it really is a privilege to be sponsored by them. And as previously discussed, a lot of people didn't think he deserved to be sponsored by them because he's skinny or whatever. But regardless, he has thrown that opportunity out of the fucking window and lost his sponsorship. Like, this is really unfortunate for Jack, because he had a really good opportunity to, you know, actually get free protein shit, save himself a lot of money and make a lot of money off of it, and he's just completely thrown it away. Now, there's two main reasons people believe he's lost his sponsorship, and the first one is because of these controversial collabs with the OnlyFans girl and with Ed Matthews. They're not really people that MyProtein want to associate with and have their brand reflected by, so they just cut the sponsorship. Also, because of these collabs, MyProtein might not think he's actually focusing on the gym anymore, so decided to take it away. But the second main reason is that on this stream with Ed Matthews, he decided to sneak into a Pure Gym without paying. Now, first of all, Pure Gym is one of the cheapest fucking gyms going. Just pay the fee. Like, Ed Matthews supposedly has loads of money. jacksfitness is probably doing well for himself. They can definitely afford it. Like, it's got to be no more than a tenner. Now, I don't know all the details, but apparently MyProtein have some sort of partnership or something with Pure Gym, so they think because he's done this that they've decided to revoke his sponsorship. I've also heard from other people that apparently have inside knowledge that this could potentially be a temporary suspension rather than him fully losing this sponsorship, suggesting that if he gets his act together and starts focusing on gym content again, you know, the reason he was sponsored in the first place, that he could potentially get it back. But we're just gonna have to see. Either way, this is really unfortunate for jacksfitness to just throw away such an opportunity, because I know there's so many creators out there that would love a MyProtein sponsorship, and Jack's got one. He's acted arrogant and he's lost it. Just a complete waste of time, really. Also, another thing that happened on this stream is that Jack leaked his phone number, which is pretty funny. However, arguably the biggest thing that happened on this stream is that Jack started alluding to the fact he had inside knowledge about some fitness creators, and basically tried to make it seem that these big creators were fake Natty. For those of you who aren't up to date on all, you know, your gym fitness terms, fake Natty basically means people who are on steroids but claim to be natural. And one of the people that jacksfitness said is fake Natty is James Beardwell, who is actually one of the people in the fitness scene who has been helping jacksfitness and collabing with him. Not just someone who's been using him for views, but someone who's actually invited him to his flat or his house or wherever he stays, let him sleep around, fed him, go to the gym with him, actually help Jack. And Jack's saying that he told him in confidence that he's a fake Natty.
What does one of their names begin with? JB. Oh! say that himself. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Along those lines.
Obviously, this isn't true, and James Beerwell has made a video going over everything. It's like 6 minutes long on TikTok if you want to go watch it, but this is really disappointing from Jack. This brought a lot of backlash to Jack's fitness, more so than ever, and dug his reputation into the ground, and honestly, it is completely deserved. James is being one of the only people out there who's actually been trying to help Jack instead of just fucking using him for clicks, and Jack's gone and turned his back on him for no reason. I assume just to impress Ed Matthews and to try and make the stream, you know, pop and become relevant, but it is just fucking disappointing. Anyways, this got so much backlash that Jack decided to release an apology video, but as you can see, it's extremely unserious and just looks like he's mocking it.
That's really good. The second
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
And as you can imagine, that didn't fucking help at all, so he'd have to drop a proper one. In this proper apology video, he's actually serious for one, which is, you know, a fucking start, I guess. But he explains how he's been badly influenced, which he has been. Basically just apologizes for a lot of stuff, which is fair enough. However, right after this apology, Ed would make a video responding to the fact that Jack said that Ed's been badly influencing him, showing messages from Jack where he's basically saying to Ed that he's down to fly out to Mars and make more content with him. So Jack is acting like he's been badly influenced and saying that he doesn't know any better, but at the same time is trying to collab more with Ed and trying to go on holiday to do more content with him. I believe in the start, yeah, Jack was being used. I've said this. Ed was using him. The OnlyFans girl was using him. But now Jack is making this decision, fully knowing what he's doing, trying to go on holiday with Ed Matthews and make more content. He's not being used in this scenario. He knows what he's doing. He's made it clear he knows he's been badly influenced, but now he's still doing it, so there is zero excuse for if that collab went ahead. However, since them messages been exposed, that seems to kind of be the end of the whole Ed Matthews arc for Jack's Fitness. As far as I can tell, at least, it seems that Jack's actually now focusing on the gym, and there hasn't been any new Ed Matthews or OnlyFans girl content or anything like that since. He's been communicating through Insta post stories and whatnot that he's actually, you know, trying to focus on the gym, and he even made a collab video with Joe Fraser. Joe Fraser is another person who's actually trying to help Jack instead of just using him for views. So it seems like the right people who have been trying to support Jack the whole time are now stepping back in and actually helping him get back on track, which is great. And from the content that Jack is posting, it does actually seem like now he is focusing on the gym instead of all these other fucking antics. And this is great. I hope he takes it as a whole lesson and he's gonna just focus on the gym and focus on bettering himself from this point onwards. People are definitely not gonna forget everything that's happened, and it's safe to say his reputation has been permanently damaged. He's definitely lost a lot of followers and supporters. But like I said at the end of my previous video, I don't think this is the end of Jack's Fit, and I can still see him being really successful in both the gym and as a content creator. However, if he does end up doing more content with Ed Matthews and stuff similar to that, I do think that will be the last straw for a lot of people who are stuck by him. He kind of had his first one, you know, with the first streams, the OnlyFans girl, the second one with everything that's gone on this week, and I think now is his last chance to prove himself and to prove to everyone that he actually does want to better himself in the gym and he actually cares about this sort of content. We are just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully this is the final video I make on Jack's Fitness. Hopefully, you know, he does just focus on the gym, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyways, boys, that's been everything that's happened since the last video. Oh, he also made a cameo. I forgot to mention. Cool, I guess. If anything else happens after this video, I will once again make an update video, but like I said, I hope this is the end of it. I hope he just focuses on bettering himself and sticking to gym content. If you do like these commentary videos, make sure to drop a like because it does massively help out, and a sub as we're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, trying to get it by the end of the year. Once again, thank you so much for the support on the previous video. I never saw it doing as well as it did, so honestly, it just means the world to me. If you have any suggestions for content ideas, commentary videos, anything you'd like to see, comment them down below. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.